And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. Fuchs Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Mike Trout riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway, and on the mound now, Pablo Lopez. Zingy, he's managed to rack up a lot of innings on the mound this season.
And boom, this guy's getting close to 200 innings on the year. You know, there's some milestones that pitchers go after. One of them 20 wins. But another one that we don't talk about a whole lot is that 200 inning threshold. To be able to surpass that says that, hey, they prepared themselves for the season. They were able to stay healthy, and they were able to pitch effectively enough to stay in ball games long enough to reach that number. Pretty impressive on what he's done, and it's not over yet.
And first offering is fouled off.
First pitch, 640.
The pitch. That's down and in.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1.
Count is 2 and 1.
And now 2 and 2. And the right-hander deals. And that misses off the outside edge. And that one hammered. That's back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. So he just clears the wall, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. You know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Here's Francisco Lindor. In there, and it's 0-1.
Okay, from here, he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the fact that his team is now down by a run.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Slap the other way, foul. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
One down, base is empty. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Next pitch inside. 1-2 to count.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Kicks and fires. Got him looking. 2 down. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Brett Myers. Big time power. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. A little bit low.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
The wind to kick the pitch. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So 2 down. So up next for New York, Paul Myers. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. That misses. 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2-0. And that one lifted in the air center field. De La Cruz drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. We go to the bottom of the first. On the hill and coming off a great start, Garrett Cole. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the DH, Gene Segura.
Leading up for the Marlins.
Here comes a pitch.
The designated hitter, Gene
There's a strike.
Segura.
And that one fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And 1 out now.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. Righty to the plate. On the ground right side into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in the mechanics.
One gone, runner at first. And stepping in is the speedy Jazz Chisholm. And that's in there for strike 1. And a pitch. And that's a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And the righty deals. And a ball evens the count.
2-2
And the 2-2. There goes Wendell. Got him swinging. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
O'Neal Cruz stands in here, leaves that one down. Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Fires over to first. And that is the inning. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Mets 1 and the Marlins nothing. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso, having a huge season. Comes into the day leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Pete Alonso.
Lopez back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Lopez, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. And the next pitch is way outside.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
That one misses in the dirt. The wind and the pitch. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one back. Banks off the wall. Throws to second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
And now here is Harper. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
Brings it in, and there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The right fielder.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Liner, base hit. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only one out.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with the hit in every game. I mean, he's running his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
Double play ball to second. Off balance feed. There's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Back here in Miami, bottom of the second. And now the center fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
The center fielder, Brian.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Seth Beer. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Next offering is fouled back.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Next pitch misses inside. 2-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Stays alive. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez.
The right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
And a foul ball. Next pitch inside, and the count even 1-1. 2 outs. So now 1-2.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. The big righty strikes out the side.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back. And now here's Jeff McNeil. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now it appeal to third, and he held up. To the right side. To first, and one away in the top of the third.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor, 9th in the National League at RBIs. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Righty delivers. In the air, left field, down the line, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, going for 3. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 1 gone with a runner at third. Mike Trout up now for the Mets. First offering misses the mark.
Ball 1, no strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Nope.
Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Lindor stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And a swing and a miss there. And here it comes. That one fouled off. 2-2. Upstairs.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Brett Myers getting ready to hit. Myers enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title. And that one fouled off.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. The punch out there, and 2 away now. Paul Myers up now for the Mets.
Now batting.
Myers
Second base.
leads the league in batting average with only a handful of games left in the schedule, closing in on a batting title. Checks over to first, back safely. On the ground, into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Pete Alonso, hoping to lock up a home run title down the stretch. He leads the league right now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And he deals. Swings through that one.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Next pitch misses, and now 3-1. And the right-hander deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Here's Harper now. Enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title. Ground ball right side, base hit. 1 run is in. Close play, but in there.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's Mookie now, 6th in the NL in RBIs. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And that ball is out of here. Mookie Betts blasts one out. Home run number 60 on the year. And they tack on 3. It's 7-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
New pitcher for the Marlins, Daniel Castano. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. 0 for 1 so far.
Up next for the Mets, the catcher, Travis.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Swing and a ball popped up. Cruz makes the catch, and that'll do it. Mookie Betts with a big strike in the inning. It's now 7-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park, and now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit.
For the Marlins, the first baseman, Garrett.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Got him. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now Nick Fortes. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And a pitch. Next offering is outside. Going to count 1-2. The pitch. Swings and misses. 2 gone.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. He doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Gene Segura at the plate here. In there, and it's 0-1. The wind of the pitch.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the Marlins down quietly. They continue to trail 7-0. Back here at the ballpark, on to the 4th, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop.
Here comes a pitch.
Francisco Lindor.
In the air, left field, Beer. Sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Here's Trout. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
So up next, Brett Myers. First offering way inside, almost got him.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. And that one is gone. He sends a rocket to left. His 74th home run of the season. And they add a couple more. It's 9-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Base is empty, 1 away. And next for the Mets, Paul Myers.
Now batting, the second baseman, Paul Myers.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if these guys are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Check on the runner, and he's back safely. Another move to first, and he's back again. Back to first. And again, he's back safely. And another move. And he's safe again. Uncle. Alonso at the plate now. That's ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base.
Well, you can't fault the defense for not paying enough attention. They threw over a few times, but he just waited it out, kept his timing. He was able to swipe the bag. Nice job of base running right there.
And now the lefty. Out of line, out towards center. De La Cruz makes the play. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Now batting, the left fielder, Bryce Harper.
That one ripped. And it's off the wall. In comes the run from third. It's 10-0. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Betts.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here's Mookie now. In there for strike 1. Man on second, 2 down. Just missed. And a pitch. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Here comes Harper around third. And it bangs up against the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. And the lead continues to grow.
Drove that ball nicely. He put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Sixto Sanchez. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
The next offering misses, and that is ball 1. Man at second. In the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. Betts at second with 2 down. Next offering misses. Ball 3.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Line drive, base hit. Flying around third is Betts. He'll score, and they extend their lead.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Jeff McNeil stands in. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Right-handed reliever. There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Lindor retired, and that's the inning. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around at 5 scored. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Mets 12 and the Marlins nothing. And welcome back. Down the third baseman, Joey Wendell.
Leading off for the Marlins, the third baseman.
There's the strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
0-2 as he waves at that one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Chisholm, the next to hit, takes outside. The wide to kick the pitch. Just off the outside part of the plate. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Kicks and deals. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And he walked him.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." First offering, runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And there are not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
De La Cruz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The 0-1. And he blows that one by him at 100.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to.
And a swing and a miss. That ends the frame. Marlins leave 1. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0. Back here in Miami, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
The pitch. And that one a little bit high. Miami's bullpen with some action. Jonathan Loaisiga appears to be warming for Don Mattingly. Kicks and fires. He was late there. Strike one.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And a pitch. That's a strike. Righty to the plate. That one ripped left field. It bangs off the wall. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
All over that one right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So man aboard, Brett Myers, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And that's downstairs and outside. Pitch misses. Ball 2. clips a corner. And the righty deals. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Beer makes his way towards it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. So up next for New York, Paul Myers. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Rolled over to third. Oh, he gloves it. Nicely done for the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Pete Alonso stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first, and that takes care of Alonso. And that'll do it. Mets strand 1, but they lead it by a count of 12-0. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Marlins, Seth Beer.
Leading off for the Marlins, the left fielder.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Beer.
Up the middle, Myers collects it. Gets it to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Sanchez stands in now and watches strike 1. Line drive. That's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Up next,
only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And it's fouled away. 0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And there's 2 away.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And a strike. Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Slice to right, and that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
2 outs. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. That to right. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And it gets by him. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Here's Joey Wendell.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
And down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 12 and the Marlins 2. Welcome back. Top 6. And stepping in for New York, Bryce Harper.
Leading off for the Mets, the left fielder, Bryce Harper.
Sanchez back to work. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And that one's gone. Bryce Harper goes deep. And they tack on to their lead. It's 13-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here's Mookie to hit.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch just misses. That one drifts inside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Out to short. Tosses across the first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The pitch. And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
And a foul ball left side. Two. Just misses with that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And there's ball 4.
And he reluctantly takes his walk.
And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Darno leads off first with 1 away. Next pitch just misses. It's 2-2. And that one handled on to first. And they get the out.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Ripped to third and caught. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. On to the bottom of inning number 6. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Jazz Chisholm. First offering misses the mark. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. The wind and the pitch. Next offering misses down and away. Okay. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Next pitch is popped up. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting.
Here's O'Neill Cruz. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Fouled off. He was late. Righty delivers. And now 1-2.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
A big performance on the mound.
Now
Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with. And that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. That one missing inside. The 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Here's
Leading
Mike
off for
Trout.
the Mets, the center fielder, number 27, Mike.
The wind of the pitch.
Trout.
Just off the outside edge. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Jonathan Loaisiga appears to be warming for Don Mattingly. And the 1-0. And there's the strike. Ball to strike. Right through there for a strike. Out to short. Cruz gloves it. Out on a bang play, but he made it close.
Man, that was bang. Tough to tell in full speed, Boog.
I got to be honest with you. I couldn't tell either. As they ask for time to check with their replay guys about a possible challenge, we wait and see.
Yeah, and we usually get a couple of close ones every game, it seems. And this one is just about as close as it gets.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Here's one more look, Singy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's turning out to be a pretty good challenge.
Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Brett Myers. That one's in there, 0-1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. And he deals.
Nope. Ball 1.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
At the belt and fires. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And there's a hit. Throw into third.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
So they're at the corners now. So up next for New York, Paul Myers. This guy has turned into a beast. That one is hammered right field. This one's got a chance. And it hits the fence. Runner from third comes across, and it's 14-2.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Pete Alonso.
New pitcher for the Marlins, Jonathan Loaisiga. Tough situation for him with a couple of runners in scoring position. Pete Alonso will hit next.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. Myers, the runner at third. Myers at second with nobody out. Next one misses, and a count 2-1. And downstairs. Right-hander kicks, deals, and they're all loaded up.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Harper, the next to hit, takes ball one. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Next offering is in for a strike. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Oh, he hit him, and that brings home a run.
Man, that's tough. You can see him out there working hard to try to get out of that situation, but I just think he tried to do too much.
Betts stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
And that's going to be a double, and it'll score two. One run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and the lead continues to grow.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And the batter now, Travis d'Arnaud. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The pitch. That's off the mark, and it's 1-1. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. That's to third. Over to Cooper. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score. Back to the top of the Mets order. Now here is Jeff McNeil. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That's hard hit on the line. De La Cruz racing over to make the catch.
The batter.
Now the number 2 hitter, Francisco Lindor. In there for strike 1. And a pitch. Just off the inside edge. And a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Line drive to short and caught. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. 7th inning stretch time. Mets out in front 18-2. And welcome back. Now the left fielder, Seth Beer.
Leading off for the
line of the pitch.
The left fielder, Seth
ripped on a line.
Beer.
Trout racing over to make the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Sanchez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And a pitch. Fought off foul. Going 2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball there. Got him looking. Out number 2. Garrett Cooper, the next up for the Marlins.
Garrett Cooper.
First pitch, and he just misses. And that's outside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Here comes the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. That's the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the power speed.
Leading off for the Mets, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
The right-hander back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball. The pitch. Way upstairs. And it's 3-0. In there at the knees for a strike. Kicks and deals. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Next pitch is popped up. Takes it in for the out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Brett Myers. Now at the plate. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Paul
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for New York, Paul Myers. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. First offering misses the mark. The pitch. That clips the corner. The 1-1. And that's outside. Now all even up. The punch out there, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Taking over on the mound for the Mets,
now
Tyler Clippard. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Tyler Clippard.
Leading off, Nick Fortes.
Leading off for the Marlins.
The pitch.
The catcher, Nick.
That's inside. The line to kick the pitch. And that one fouled off. And here it comes. Strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mix it up to speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
That one lifted to left. Harper under it. And it's caught for the out. And at the plate for Miami, Joey Wendell. Next pitch is popped up. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Back here in Miami, we go to the 9th. Here's a
leading off for the Mets, the designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
Loaisiga back to work. Now this one is smoked down the left field line. On its way, if it's fair, out of here. Pete Alonso takes him deep. Another one in his incredible season. And they tack one on the board. It's 19-2. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for these guys, clearly it's the long ball.
Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
New arm out of the bullpen, Steven Oker. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's Bryce Harper. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Left-hand batter waits. That one fouled off. And the pitch. That one the other way. Could be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And it kicks off the base of the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Such an impressive performance out of him in this one. His 3rd hit for extra bases. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Now it's Mookie Betts. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Good eye right there.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
Runner at second, nobody out. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Hits the top of the wall. The run comes in from second, and they extend their lead.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Travis d'Arnaud digs in now. Next pitch is popped up. Wendell settles under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now the first baseman, Jeff McNeil. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Runner leads away at second. Popped in the air, left side. Wendell pulls it down, and there are 2 down. And next for the Mets, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2 now. And that chance handled. Over to first. They limit the damage here. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Mets lead it 20-2. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Matt Brash. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Matt Brash.
Jazz Chisholm now. The wind of the pitch.
The second baseman.
And there's the strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Way back there. Hits the fence. Myers with a relay throw. He's in there.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Stepping in, O'Neal Cruz.
Not shortstop.
On the ground right side.
Cruz.
Chisholm at third with nobody out. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Next pitch misses. The count now 2-2. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And 1 gone.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
De La Cruz stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next offering is in for a strike. 1 away with a runner at third. Line drive caught.
the left fielder, number 29.
And up next for Miami, Seth Beer. In there for strike one.
Well, a good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
On the ground, right side. The next offering misses. Now 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
21 wins in a row. Everyone around this team, the players, the trainers, the clubhouse guys, the fans, they come to the ballpark expecting to see a win night in and night out. They tie the 1935 Chicago Cubs. Can't wait to see if they can get to 22.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I've been dealing with some whack. Thinking backstab, making feel the pain like I'm in pity. I'm living, I'm ripping out the page. They've been asking what a rap said. I don't need the bread, I'ma give it to the fan. Get the job done like Taz Rabbit. On the gas, I cannot find the passion. On my cash out, third date, looking at coins like, what am I doing? Like, where do I go? Man, I really gotta get the right. You really gotta come to my shows when it is open. Rock the Chanel, like my name Frank Ocean. I dress well, you want that beat long. I'm paying all the bills though. Money being multiplying like an. Do I really need a crib on the hills though? It's probably gonna be good for my mental. I pop out, man, I was a dropout. Whip louder than the
Time of the